Hey everyone, this is a very short video just to share with you in case of you do have the STM32 official board and you do have a trouble with the board itself, or you have caused some trouble with that. So in today's example, I would like to show you what could happen if you set up the wrong input. So let me take here. So this is a code that we will see later on, but let me show you what's going on right now. So from my platform perspective, I am connected. So if I go to debug and I go to setting here, I can see that I'm recognizing the ST-Link. So the Kale is recognizing the ST-Link, and also it finds which STM is connected to. So all is good. However, if you do this mistake and you go, for example, setting up the PA14 as an output, or you change the state of the PA14, some error will happen. And this is because there's the connection in the circuit related to this. So if I save build and I load my code, so what will happen is, even from Kale perspective, you see application is running and then flash load. So there's internal command error that is generated. So how to solve this one and how to correct it. So if I go again here to my debug and go to setting, you see we still recognize and find the code, the ST-Link, but the SWIO is not working. And for this one, you will need to open a special program. Let me open it. This is called the STM32 ST-Link utility. So this is something that goes deep within the microcontroller. And if you try to connect, you say there's an error. So what you can do, go to target and then setting. And within setting, don't go with a hot plug, go connect and a reset. And if you do like this, you do have your microcontroller connected now. So you do that and then you erase everything. You erase all the code that you do have in your chip. So it takes a little bit of time to erase the whole thing, and all is good. So you can now close this one. And if you go back here and you go to debug, you can see that, oh no, okay. Yeah, this is because I should disconnect. Okay. So now that I disconnected it, I go back again, go for debug, setting, and I'm recognizing my microcontroller. So just this is for you guys, just in case if you do have those boards and you mess up a little bit with the connection, this is a kind of way around how to clean and clear this one. Okay, thank you so much and see you soon.